Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. In this video tutorial, I will explain in Django web application how to display random data dynamically from PostgreSQL database. So when I reload the browser, see the data is displaying randomly. This data we are fetching here in this table to display randomly in Django web applications. That's it. If you are a first time visitor to my channel, please subscribe to get the latest updates. Before creating a new Django web application, first we'll check the table in PostgreSQL database. The table name is a student, which contains 3 columns: student ID, student name and email. Right now this student table contains around 10 records. Now my aim is I want to display this student data randomly when the page loads or templates reloads every time using Django web application. Before creating a new Django web application, first we'll create a new folder in E drive. So right click the mouse, go to new and select folder, and the folder name is Django random data is my folder name. Let's browse this folder. Right now this folder is empty. Now let's create a new Django application in this folder. I'm using Visual Studio Code to create a Django web application, but before that we need to add that folder which we have created in the E drive. So go to file, select open folder. The folder I have created in the E drive, this is the folder name I have selected. Click select folder, and the folder is successfully added to our Visual Studio Explorer panel. At the right side we got the welcome page. Let's close this welcome page. Now we'll create a new application in this folder. Go to view, go to terminal. After that, now here we got our terminal, which is nothing but a command prompt or PowerShell. And also notice the path is the folder name. This folder name I have created in the E drive. So in this folder I'm creating the Django application, Django-admin start project, and the project name is random data display. The random data display is my application name, and notice here the random data display is created successfully in this folder. Let's expand this application. Now when I expand this application, notice there is one subfolder with the same folder, same application name, and one Python file which is manage.py. Let me allow to expand this subfolder also. So when I expand the subfolder, we got some default Python files like settings.py, urls.py, etc. All these files and folders has been created automatically when I created this application random data display. So after creating the application, now the next step, we'll add new folder, templates folder in this application. Select the application, right click the mouse, click new folder, and the folder name is templates. Enter, and here we got our templates folder. Now in this templates folder I am adding one index.html page. Right click the templates folder, click new file, and the file name is the index.html. And here we got our index.html template. Now before adding the HTML coding part in this page, first we'll create one models page in this subfolder of our application. Right click the subfolder, click new file, and the file name is a models.py. And here we got our models.py page. Now in this models.py contains a class with some properties. So before that, let's import the models class from django.db import models. After that, I'm adding a class. The class name is student model, and this takes the models.model colon. Let's add the properties. The properties are student ID. If you check in our database, there are 3 columns: student ID, student name and email. Let's create the columns properties for these columns. Student ID is equals to models dot integer field, which is a primary key, is equals to true. Next one, student name is equals to models dot char field. The char field is the max underscore length is equals to 100 and email is equals to, instead of writing the same data type, I'm copying and pasting here. After that, I'm adding another class called meta class, which contains my database table. db underscore table is equals to, between double quotes, we'll add our table name. Our table name is a student table. So let's copy that student table and paste here. That's it. Let's save this file, save all. Next, we'll add the views page. Right click the subfolder, click new file. The file name is a views.py. Now in this views.py contains the actual logic to display the random data from the database. So before that, we'll add the necessary classes. First class I'm importing from Django.shortcuts import render. The render class is in Django applications. When we want to render templates on the browser, we require this render class. So after that, we'll import the models class also. From my models page is inside this random data display, my application name dot models import. The models class name is a student model. Let's define a function. Function is a student random data. Student random data is a function name. This function takes a request, and this function return, I want to render the template. So request the template. The template name is index.html between single quotes, index.html, comma, and here the data we are getting from this student model. So first let's define a object called student object is equals to student model dot objects dot raw. I'm using raw method. In this raw method, I'm defining the select query. Select student ID. The column names I'm adding email from student. Then to display the random, I'm adding order by random method. That's it. This statement displays the random data whenever the user refresh the browser. So let's call this object in this render method. For that, I'm using dictionary between curly brackets, double quotes. A dictionary contains keys and values. Here the key, I'm adding the data. You can add any name for the key, and the value must be this student object. The values student object. That's it. Let's save this file, save all. After that, let's open URLs. We'll configure the URLs. The first thing, let's import from.import views page. In the views page, URL patterns path between single quotes. I'm not adding anything in the single quotes, which means now this path will become the default page for our application. Views dot the template, the index.template, I want to fetching with the help of this method name. So let's copy this method and paste here. That's it. Let's save this file, save all. And the most important, we need to configure the settings.py. First, we need to configure my application name. So the application name we have to add in the install underscore app section. This is our application name, random data display. This is the application name. After that, come to the bottom, we need to configure the templates also. So in the directory section, os.path.join method, I'm joining my templates folder with the base directory. So base directory, base underscore directory, comma, between single quotes, I'm adding my folder name called templates. All my HTML pages are inside in the templates folder. Then come to the bottom in the databases section. Notice the default database engine is SQLite 3, but we are using PostgreSQL. The database we are using and let's delete this default database name of the SQLite 3. We'll add our database name. The table I have created, this student table I have created in the Charan database. See, in the student table, the Charan database. You can notice here also the Charan. So the database is Charan, and let's define the credentials. Let's add the credentials, the username. To find out the username of the PostgreSQL database, go to database, select the server name PostgreSQL 12, right click the mouse, go to properties. In the properties, the second option connections tab, click that one. Here you can find the username. Copy that one and paste here. After that, I'm adding the password, colon, password 123, and also we require the host name, host colon. The host here is a local host. Copy that one and paste here. And finally, we require the port number of our database. The port number of PostgreSQL database is 5432. Let's copy that one and paste here. That's it. We have configured the database also in this settings.py. The templates also we have added, and the installed application, we have added the application name in this install_apps. So let's save this file, save all. Now switch to index.html page. Let's add the HTML5 code, doc type. Let's close the HTML tag. Inside the HTMLs, we'll add the header tags. The header tags contains the title. The title name is display random data from database. After that, we'll add the body section. In the header, we will dy body, and we'll add the center tag. Inside the center tag, I'm adding h1. Now in the h1 tags, how to display data dynamically, random data dynamically, display random data dynamically, h3 Django PostgreSQL tutorials. After the h3 tag, I'm adding the horizontal line. After the horizontal line, I'm adding a table element to display the records. So this table contains a border. I'm adding a border for this table. The size is 1, and the table contains the table rows with table headers. In our table, we have 3 columns. First one is a student ID, and the second header is a student name, and the third one is the email of the student. After that, after headings, now we want to display the data. To fetch the records from the data, I'm using for loop. So percentage, I'm adding for result. Result is an object here. In the data we are getting from in the views, see here the dictionary key value. Let's copy that one and paste here. After that, we'll close the for loop also with and for, then add tr, the table data between double curly brackets, result dot student ID. We need to add exact the column names what we have in the table. Let's close this one. That's student name, email. So again, between double curly brackets, result dot student name, again td, between double curly brackets, result dot email. That's it. Let's save this file. We have done the complete coding part. Now it's time to check the results on the browser. So before run this server, we need to add this application name to this path, cd, enter. After adding the application to the path, now let's run the server, python manage.py, run server, enter. See here, we got no issues after we run the server. We don't have any issues in our application. Below that we got our web server link. Let's browse this link. Control plus mouse click. See here, we got the output. So when I reload the browser, see, the data is displaying randomly. This data we are fetching here in this table to display randomly in Django web applications. That's it.